If you will, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job, Jensen.
And each month we like to share a portion of our vision, mission, and belief statements. And this month is vision and mission. The vision, engaging, educating, empowering everyone every day. And the mission, the Bloomfield School District engages our students in learning, educates our students in academic and life skills, empowers our students for the future, and embraces everyone's differences every day. And now the students of the month. We'll start with the elementary.
Mr. Jensen. You are going to be first. Come on up, buddy. You're truly awesome, bud. All right, so congratulations again. So now I'm going to tell you why your teacher said that they picked you. So what does teacher say? Jensen has grown much during his kindergarten journey. He has so much compassion for everyone around him. He's always determined to do better academically, and it shows. He even had his mom message me almost every day over spring break to remind me to water our class plants so they wouldn't die. That shows so much responsibility for a kindergartner. He's truly a joy to have in class, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Congratulations. Awesome. There you go, buddy. Good job. Feltner. Here. Nope. All right, so, oh, sorry. My bad. No, I'm over here in your space. Caroline, first grade. She enjoys helping others and loves collaborating. She has begun to enjoy books because of her favorite classroom activity is to partner read with her peers. Her engagement and enthusiasm make learning fun for all involved. Congratulations, Caroline. Appreciate you. Give her a round of applause. Bobby Ward. All right, Bobby Ward, second grade. Bobby makes excellent choices and does so with a positive attitude. She always puts forth her best effort, and her work reflects this. Bobby is respectful and helpful to all teachers and students. She's a great role model for her peers. Congratulations, Bobby. Well done. Griffin. Griffin, third grade. Griffin is an outgoing student who constantly works hard in the classroom, is always willing to help others. He's also a talented individual involved in joyful noise and participates actively in the Shawnee Theater plays. Griffin brings joy and laughter to all those around him. Congratulations, Griffin. Good job. Kendall. Hi, Kendall. I saw you over there. How you doing?
Good.
Congratulations. All right, Kendall, fourth grade, is an excellent student. She always works hard, pushes herself to improve, asks questions, and participates in class. When we have time, she even performs songs and plays that she has written for the class. That's pretty awesome. Kendall has the best sense of humor and can make anyone laugh or everyone laugh. She maintains a great attitude no matter what we're doing and will help anyone in need. Congratulations, Kendall. That's pretty awesome. Fifth grade, Jacob Bowman. All right. Jacob Bowman is a remarkable fifth grader who truly stands out for his kindness and caring nature. Jacob constantly demonstrates a warm and thoughtful attitude towards his peers, teachers, and community, making him a joy to be around. What makes Jacob even more special is how he uses his unique gifts. Whether through his creativity, intelligence, or willingness to help others, he applies his talents in a way that uplifts others around him. His generosity and spirit, dedication are doing good are the qualities that shine brightly in everything he does. Congratulations, Jacob.
All right, middle and high school.
Well, both of ours that we have, senior Katie Barker and sixth grader Lucas Stanley are not here this evening. I knew that Katie was not going to make it. She is working. Trying to tell her that I could call and talk to her supervisor. She did not want to miss out on the opportunity of earning money. So I'll just read you what Katie had to say. As I said, she's a senior. Her favorite food, chicken tacos. She's currently involved in high school art club, high school FFA, high school science club. Earlier in the year, she was on the soccer team, first year playing, which by the way, she did a very good job. And she was previously a member of the ROTS unit for 3 years. Her hobbies, she says, I love hanging out with my family and friends, making spur of the moment shopping trips, sometimes not even buying anything, just going. Occasionally sketching, watching Instagram reels. I have a habit of sending too many to my friends. Watching TikTok, and in the summer, I just love being out in the sun. Her favorite subject and why? I'd have to say my favorite current subject is advanced 2D and 3D art. This year we have worked so many different things, and Mr. Legrand, or she said Legrand, has allowed us advanced arts kids to stay in our last assignment. So we're doing something completely new. Really enjoyed getting hands-on experiences with my play assignments and been able to learn about printmaking. The art room is always such a cool place, and I've learned a lot from it. And what she likes most about Bloomfield Middle and High School, I think what I like most about Bloomfield is how personable the staff is. I can go up to the janitors or the teachers and have a real conversation with any of them. I go to class too, and it's the same thing. I can talk about life things and sometimes even get some life advice. I really enjoyed the staff and has made more than just learning how to do match meetings. So we appreciate Katie and her experiences here. Our sixth grade student is Lucas Stanley. His favorite food is chicken Alfredo, all right? And he was part of the Riley Dance Marathon as a sixth grader. He helped out with that. His hobbies are fishing, hunting, and running. His favorite subject is math because it's easy for me. And see, you're going on down. What he likes most about Bloomfield Middle High School is the way they teach. Short and simple. So we'll make sure they get their flags. Congratulations.
All right. Well, again, congratulations to the students of the month and their families. And we invite you to stay for the rest of the meeting. But if you need to leave, we'll understand and we'll pause for just a second and then continue on with the meeting.
Have a great evening.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for all for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Okay. And then we'll continue on with recognitions from the elementary school.
So the PTO has been really gearing up for one of the biggest fundraisers of the year. I just want to recognize them for all the work they've been putting in for the walkathon. You know, countless hours, and trying to get this thing. It's a big undertaking. But there is one thing I'd like to bring to the board. And there's a rumor that they intend to slime the elementary principal, and just want you guys to feel free. You can make a motion to bar such events.
Guaranteed extra money, right?
So yeah, the conversation was like, "Hey, are you against slime?" And I was like, "No, so long as it doesn't affect me." And they're like, "Well." So anyway, I just want to give them kudos. They've been doing a fantastic job, and I really do appreciate everything that they're doing. And then we've been like nonstop testing when it comes to I read, I learn the checkpoints and everything like that. And it really is a huge undertaking, and I appreciate the hard work of everyone, the staff. You know, some people just think it's just maybe an hour for this particular day, but we have students that have accommodations. So some of these teachers are literally doing this testing throughout the day, makeup testing and everything. And it's amazing that all the testing that they're doing, that they get through this, it's done, it's the kids get their accommodations, we're compliant. And I just really appreciate the staff and everything they do to make sure this is good. So.
All right, thank you. And now the middle and high school.
So, albeit we just had a few weeks here, not a full month. We hosted the Early College Southern Collaborative Collective. That was back in April 4th. We hosted Tell City, Lagodi, and West Washington here. And that was a really good opportunity to collaborate and share ideas. We have to kind of echo what Mr. Bradburn has talked about with the testing. Our teachers and students geared up. We started iLearn testing last week. We'll pick up tomorrow with the final. We'll finish on Wednesday. Thursday will actually be our biology iLearn for the high school. The grades 6 through 8 will finish Wednesday. We've got 2 state champions in our FFA program for their SAE projects. Calvin Myers for Ag Mechanics and Allie Walls for Equine Science. So congratulations to those 2. Julie sent me a notice last week that she had done that. So congratulations to both Allie and Calvin. Our spring sports are in full swing, albeit weather permitting, a lot of things. It's been pretty wet lately. So that'll get rolling and then finish out. Riley Dance Marathon was Saturday, April 12th. And that was it's been a lot of effort by a lot of people. And they raised $32,307.46. That's pretty impressive. So they topped, I believe, last year. The kids on the dance marathon committee, the staff members, the people that donated all around. It was just a really nice effort. And they had a good time there in the Oxygen on the 12th. I visited the Toyota 4T Academy today at Princeton and Southridge, and that's in association with our Electronics Academy, getting ideas of what they did. And it's pretty impressive what they have set up with Toyota. So, we're in the process of getting that implemented. Our kickoff date is next school year, so we'll see what we have as far as enrollment for the 3 schools. But
All right, thank you. And seeing we have no one signed up for public comments, we'll go on to routine business. And first is our meeting minutes of the March 2025 regular session. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
And do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And then the meeting minutes for the March 2025 executive session. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
All right, and a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you. And then the treasurer's report. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve.
Okay, and a second?
I'll second.
All right, thank you. All in favor? All right, then the list of personnel. We will pull Mitchell Birch out for a separate vote, so we will vote on the remaining list. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve.
And do I have a second?
I'll second it.
And all in favor? All right, and then for Mitchell Birch, do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And there are no donations this month. So the fundraiser request for middle and high school cheer t-shirt sales. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve.
And a second?
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor? Thank you. And then on to other business, the employee benefit retention effort. Was there anything you'd like to add to that?
Last year was the first year that we tried it, and we talked about it being a trial basis and getting feedback from the 12-month employees, and all I had was positive feedback and nothing negative. So I think they appreciated it and wanted to recommend it again this year.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
Do they get to choose whether or not, or is it all, everybody does it or nobody does it?
Well, we will have everybody do it, but I mean, you got half of them sitting over there. So, but I'll use Matt as an example. If there's always the case, like even on like this winter, when there's a Sunday and then there's a Monday that was a holiday, that he was allowed to come in or got to come in because of all the snow. So, if there's an issue that comes up, then he would come in. But last year, I don't think anybody even asked to not do it just because it was well received. I think the most excited person was Jeff because he works Saturday, Sunday in Linton at McDonald's, and he actually had a day off every week. So he was excited.
Yeah.
I make a motion, we approve.
All right, and do I have a second?
I'll second.
Ken? All in favor? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And then, director's report. Mr. Matt Bales is here this evening.
Well, some of you know me and some of you may not. My name is Matt Bales, maintenance director for Bloomfield School here. I'll tell you just a little bit about myself and my work history. Father of four. My youngest actually goes to school here as a kindergartner. And some of the places I've worked at over the years, starting in high school, I'll go real quick so I won't bore you. My dad had a wood shop, so I helped build furniture all through high school. Same time, I helped build log cabins for a master partner by the name of Paul Stanfield. When I got done with that, got out of school, went into welding and fabricating. I worked for Honey Creek Machine for 7 years. Left there, went to Diamond Equipment with a heavy equipment mechanic for about 2.5 years. Left there, went to Clabber Girl, largest manufacturer of baking powder in the world. Worked there roughly 10 years as maintenance supervisor. And then came here. Been here 6 years, 6.5 years. First 3 years I was maintenance director, over custodial, and over transportation. And now I'm maintenance director. I got a list of some of the responsibilities I have for my job. I don't know, I forgot a bunch of them, but number one for me is to maintain a safe environment for staff and the students. Budget managing, working, coordinating with contractors, construction contracts, processes and stuff, bids, or repairs to the school. Working, coordinating with our fire suppression system. It's Corson is who we have, so I go through them. They come in, do all the tests, and when we have fire alarms or fire drills and nothing works or half the works or whatever, I have to call in for repairs for that and coordinate with them. I coordinate with Homeland Security for our elevators, for all the permits, and our boilers. We have permits for all of our boilers and everything. So that's yearly. Fire marshal, he comes in, I think it's every 3 years now, so he's probably due to come in this year, be my guess. Dumpsters, trash removal, I coordinate with that, do all that. HVAC, everything has to do with HVAC, from changing the filters to having people come in to service it or clean the coils out. In the springtime when the cottonwood trees are blowing this way, about every other day on that one. Mowing the school, mowing the South Complex, mowing cross country course. Troy and I, we clean the bathrooms down there and pick up trash also. Supervising Troy, which he don't need much. He's a good guy. He's a good worker. But anytime he gets some task or something he needs help on, of course I help him. Snow removal in the winter, equipment maintenance, budget forecasting, pest control. I do coordinate that also along with the South Complex, and just about everything that can break or needs to be fixed under this roof. So, and I'd like to thank the board for their support, commitment to the school, and is there any questions anybody has?
From your updates, it looks like you are never bored.
Never bored, no. Full-time job, that's for sure.
Yeah, we do appreciate the weekly updates from all the directors. It just kind of gives us an idea of what is happening on a day-to-day basis, so. Yep. Any other questions or comments? All right, well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And now the superintendent report.
So, the past few months I've been just bringing up who the staff members of the week are, and so I'll do that again, but I did think it'd be nice to mention just kind of a process. What I like to do is I want to kind of rotate it between, if you look, every third week has somebody that works in the elementary, every third week has somebody that works in the middle high school, and every third week has somebody that's kind of district level. And so, my favorite job description that employees can have is "and other duties as assigned." So every third week, Mr. Bradburn is in charge of picking one for me and giving a write-up to Lydia. Every third week, Mr. Dean is responsible for it, and then every third week, I am responsible for it. So when it's my turn, I focus on transportation, custodial, central office staff. And then when they're each responsible for it, they focus on, their teachers, their aides, and their office staff. So the week ending in March 21st, or starting March 21st, was Diane Carmichael, which is out of the cafeteria. So that would have been, cafeteria also falls under what I would say district level. Then the week starting April 4th was Mrs. Potts. The week starting April 11th was Kayla Graham. And then the week starting April 17th, the current staff member of the week is Marvin Holt. A few other updates I wanted to give. As I'd mentioned at one point, actually not one point, but multiple weeks in a row, you saw I was giving updates to you guys that Michelle Keene was going through an audit. That audit ended, the 2-year window was June 30th of 2024. So on this audit, while they're all massive audits, that 2-year window focused on a lot of money that came from ESSER. So there's a lot more for them to review than what 4 years ago that one would have had. So she had a lot that they went through, and of course that means the bill is higher. It was we got it today, and it's just over $50,000 to pay for that audit. Moving on to something more positive. If you've driven by the sports complex lately, you've probably seen trailer and truck out there and big conduit going in. That's from the grant that we got, the Smithville Charitable Foundation grant, to get fiber out there. That's a big step, is getting that conduit in so they can run the fiber. I'm waiting on a response from them on an updated timeline, but I'm guessing it will be after our spring sports season is over. But from a long-term perspective, we're excited to get Wi-Fi out there. The goal and the intent of the grant that we will work to accomplish is having a guest Wi-Fi that's free for anybody that's out there, and then Wi-Fi that can run sports programs like the Huddle cameras, and then get up to the press box for Wi-Fi up there. Then I did want to point out, I hope everybody has been enjoying the senior spotlights, using them to count down to graduation. Last year, that was something that I had started and got just great feedback and response, and so I wanted to do it again. So Lydia's been a big part of that, as well as some teachers helping get the information that you see on each student, and then Mrs. Bladen helped with the pictures. Last Friday, I wanted to bring up, I had an honor to be able to attend and speak at the Rural Education Summit that's put on by Purdue University's Education Department and the Indiana Small and Rural Schools. And it was, like I said, an honor, but it went very well. Speaking on the professional development approach that we used this year, where teachers had the autonomy to work by themselves, work with other teachers, and pick their own topic. And so that was definitely something a lot of people were interested in. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. And is there any board member comments and items for future agendas?
I wanted to thank Mr. Dean for coming in at 1 o'clock in the morning to lock the school up after the Riley Dance Marathon. I know you all go above and beyond, so things like that are appreciated.
All right. And for future meetings, our next meeting, it will be Thursday, May 29th, 2025 at 6 p.m. here in the Middle and High School Media Center. And this meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.